Art, 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 art. Art. Video game. Art. Video game. Art. Video game. And we are back. Sorry about that. You constantly disappoint me. Okay. Streaming at everybody's favorite time. Let's see. I'm not okay. Am I a mod? Okay, good. This account is a mod. Okay. Secret account. Not so secret account. Administrator account. Business account. 1 or 2 videos on there that I was trying out. Hope everybody's doing fantastic. Fan freaking tastic. That's the way we like to do it. Talk like that. What, Kelly? I'm happier to hear. I'm happier. Happier is like a pig and a group of pig. That's good to hear, Kelly. That's good to hear. I'm happy that you're having fun. Here, I thought, Callie, you were about to announce to me that you had found the person of your dreams and settled down and got married in the last week and a half since I've heard from you. Yeehaw. Just trying to make a decision about what I want to draw. I should make a reasonable and talented person, as I am, would make these decisions beforehand, but I did not. There's stuff I could draw that everybody likes, but can't keep doing that over and over again. So what you got going on with yourself these days, Callie? Lobotomy girl, good to see you. Here's some best practices when running an art stream. Make the decision about what you want to draw before you start streaming, not during. That is less than a decent practice because I'm very indecisive at the moment about what I want to draw. Oh, I like that picture. Okay. So, what is everybody doing on this fine and lovely day? Hope everybody's having a good time. Callie is mastering all of human language, lobotomy. Have you returned to the world of modern civilization? Is that you? I think that was you. Oh, well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. Those are no fun. Zalila! Good to see you. Good to see you, Zalila. I did not get enough sleep last night, but I got enough sleep that I can't easily fall back asleep. So art today probably not going to be my best, not my best showing, but I don't got energy for anything else. So that's why we're doing this. You know, wonderful Zalila. 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 So what is everybody? Oh no! Oh, no! Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Okay. So what has everybody been doing these days? I have fun news. I'm taking a trip to New York City this weekend for why for fun. I just want to. I haven't taken a trip in a very long time that didn't end in total disaster. So, and yes, thank you. I haven't totally decided what I'm going to do yet. I know I want to see a show. I haven't decided what show to see. I'm thinking Hadestown, but thank you. Who's been to New York before? Has anybody here been to New York? Why can't I say words? Has anybody here been to New York City before? I have. I've been to New York. I actually lived in New York for a brief time. Oh! Right, Callie, you live in New York City. I forgot about that. I forgot that you live there. Right. I mean, uh, where would you suggest I go? I mean, do you want to like, um, oh, who is the guy? Sleep. You live in Sleepy Hollow, Washington Irving. Washington Irving, right? Fun fact: also coined the name Gotham City. If you know your history. Um, I mean, I guess. Have you ever seen any headless horsemen, Callie? Callie. Oh, I was going to ask: is it because you've been headless horsemaning, Callie? Is it because you've been headless horsemaning, Callie? It's illegal to headless horsemen. They the Supreme Court had to ban that because too many people were doing it, scaring Ichabod Crane, the local Ichabod Cranes out of their wits. I mean, Callie, I mean, if you're, I don't know, do, do you want to meet up, Callie? You don't have to. You don't have to. Day tripper. How's your phone? Can you hear? Yeah, we could. You don't have to if you don't have the time. I understand. Day Tripper, how are things? It's a very cute gif of Charizard. I find that very cute. So, there was this cat today who was perching on our front door, and I tried to give it some water, but when I put the bowl out, it ran off. So I'm bummed it didn't like me. Well, you don't have to, Callie, if you don't want to. But, you know. It's kind of last minute. This was kind of an arbitrary decision. On my part. I'm just a rando on the internet. Anyways, how's it going? So, Zalila. How's, Aren't you learning a new language, Zalila? Callie. Callie is obsessed with learning new languages. Jaden! Dun. We'll talk about this more, Callie, off screen. I mean, it's the J to the A to the Y to the D to the E to the N. Jaden. Hey, Jaden. How's it going? Yes, Fortnite. I, of course, am the greatest player in Fortnite, in Fortnite's history. Undefeated, master. won the championship like 20 kabillion times. I then, of course, retired. Not, I played it a couple of times. What, you doubt my innate Fortnite ability? You doubt me mastering you doubt me mastering all of Fortnite? Okay, explain this. How do I know Fortnite is a video game? Huh? Huh? You can't explain that. The only correct answer is that I'm the greatest player that ever existed and will ever exist, and I practically solved the game, and they should just stop doing Fortnite because I'm too good at it. I'm very interesting. Yes, but it's also an old English expression for 2 weeks. Huh? 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 Did you know that? That it's also an expression for. It's an old timey way to say 2 weeks. Just face it, I'm the best Fortnite player that ever existed or will ever exist. So how's it going, Chad? Sure. Oh, at some point I will. I mean, I guess I could. Yeah, sure. Um, I believe there's a points thing that you can claim. I forget what the number is, but I believe there's a points thing. Uh, so how goes the world of independent web comic, independent comic book, superhero comic book making, J. Don? And do people want to talk to me about metal Lou Reed's music? I have many thoughts on the music of Lou Reed. Lobotomy, Zalila, Cali, Day Tripper. Do you guys want to have an hour-long discussion about the Metal Music Machine? I have many thoughts on that album. Okay, so. Okay. I mean, I do have many thoughts. Boy, I wonder if. Normally I'm hesitant to play more copyrighted music, but I have a slight theory that I could maybe get away with playing Metal Music Machine. I won't play it for very long because you'll see why in a second. Okay. 1 second. I know I'm playing some music in the background right now. Let me get rid of that. So the thing with like, I have a million tabs open. I'm just trying to find where it is. Aha. Okay. Okay. So we'll go into a little bit basics about who Lou Reed. Oh yes. Okay. So. Oh my goodness. By the way, shout out to Robots on Magic, who I know is streaming right now, so they can't talk, and that guy on chat for following me. Okay, so very basically, okay, how do I explain this? So, when I play this album, I want you to understand that the guy behind it, was at the time one of the single biggest stars in the world. Okay. Be so funny. Funny if I got. Okay, did you guys hear that? That was Lou Reed's. I won't play too much of it, and partly because I'm worried about copyright strikes. Partly because it goes. So, Callie, it goes on. Congratulations, Callie. So, Metal Music, that album, that's all that album is. It's an hour of guitar feedback. Now, it's very... Congratulations, Callie. Congratulations. And Tally... Copy from other things. That's the way to do it. Just watch more stuff. Just watch more stuff and copy from that. Remember that, to go into it, this is, Green Arrow was a Batman ripoff. And this is not me going like, oh, the Arrow. No. Green Arrow was a Batman ripoff, a very blatant Batman ripoff. He had an arrow cave and an arrow car, and he was another million. He was another secret millionaire with a mansion. And hey, Tal. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Is there's nothing wrong with taking ideas from other stories that worked and reworking to your own, and doing your own version of that. I've been very defensive of that idea. Just watch other stuff. Read a little bit more broadly. That's the best way to do it. Have a lot of references. That's the only. If you want to be truly original, it's tall. We are doing good. It's lovely. It's lovely to have all of y'all here. And Callie, congratulations, by the way. As I like to point out about George Lucas, I don't think that man had an original thought in his head, but he did have a huge swath of knowledge about film, war, film history, the history of war, the history of like myth and legend. Yeah. One of the things, so obviously wanted to make a Batman show. I'm doing good. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, so some s'mores. Good to see you. Callie, oh my goodness, Callie, that's flipping awesome. Did they really bring in Raish? Well, I guess whatever. Green Arrow. I like Green Arrow as a character in the comics, especially. What I'm saying is he started as a Batman ripoff, and then he turned into a much more interesting character. What I was going to say is he started as a Batman ripoff, and then he turned into a much more interesting character later as they developed him. So there's nothing wrong with ripping off, but listen, the only way to be truly original in your writing is to have such a wide swath of interests and like interests and pursuits and knowledge that you just rip off so broadly it creates new genres. Like Star Wars, I always like to use Star Wars as an example because like Star Wars feels very standard to us nowadays, but it wasn't back then. Lucas had a lot of weird, like had a lot of esoteric things he was interested in. He was interested in old war. He was interested in old war. He was interested in World War I movies. He was interested in samurai movies in West. He was interested in samurais. He was interested in westerns. He was interested in Callie. That's fantastic. Like okay, like so, like this the space fights come from like World War I flying movies that he was interested. You know what I mean? It's like he was interested in like this wide swath of things, and because of that, he created something truly original. Spielberg is, so like the way to be original is to be just like stuff and like a lot of stuff. Sorry, Robin. Good to see you. I'm That's all writing is. Just keep ripping off. It's obviously more than that, but it's like part of it is just having that depth of knowledge and that depth and field of knowledge to like. That's one way to help you really help yourself is to have like a really dense field of knowledge. Doesn't necessarily mean you'll write something good, but it's a way to make sure you can try at least. Robin is going fantastic. Yeah. See, Callie's interested in poetry. You're saying, well, I mean, yeah, good. Yes, sure. Rips. The trick, though, what I mean is, but the trick is to rip off a ton of people. Like, there's like you can like point to like 20 different like there's like a couple of movies like distinctly that Lucas ripped off, like uh what is it? Dam Jumper, Puddle Jump. The World War II movie Dam Jumper is kind of where he got his ideas for the like the run on the Death Star. There's there's the Hidden Fortress is a really famous source. It's where he got the structure for the first Star Wars movie. Storytelling, It's storytelling, Jaden. It's going good, Robin. Uh, what's which franchise is your latest obsession? And what is Oscar Isaac doing? Storytelling, Kelly. Oscar Isaac. I'm now curious. What is his next? What's the next movie he's doing? Oh, what? Oh, oh, dang. He's gonna be in Del Toro's. Um, he's gonna be in Del Toro's Frankenstein. He's filming Del Toro's Frankenstein movie. He's gonna be Dr. Frankenstein in Guillermo Del Toro's new adaptation. Yeah, that's a good pick. Um, just write like writing any other character. Respect their. Well, well, it's like writing any other character. Respect their journey, and well, and tell the story honestly as you can. I did warn people today that I'm a little bit blurred. I didn't get a good sleep, and I know I've said that before, but it's true. Darn it, it's true. I didn't get a good sleep. Uh, I mean, think of an ill in society, and then think of something. Think of an ill in society, and then personify that as in human form. Okay. Well, with or dark reflections always work, Jaden. Dark reflections always work. Uh, okay. Here's how you. Okay, here's what I would do if I was trying to maybe do something. Um, is this the first story? Okay. Uh, and is he supposed to be? Is he younger? Is like Crimson X supposed to be younger? Okay. Um, here is my suggestion. Here's a suggestion. Maybe a way forward. The villain should be a dark. Okay, the villain should be older and represent an entrenched system of some sort, like crime or corruption, like a corrupt law enforcement or something like that. Okay. Um, Contrast with the younger hero. Second villain. Okay, so you need like an entrenched person, like corrupt mayor, corrupt police chief, big time mob boss, somebody like that. Um, is a decent villain for like a darker, more crime focused villain hero, like street level hero. Then I guess my. Oh, Zalila! Sorry, I didn't see you there. Where? Where are the things not popping up? Hello, Zalila. What's going on here? Why is thing not popping up? Anyways, hey, how's it going? Yeah, that's a good one. Why is it not pop? Why is the YouTube thing? Oh, whatever. Just chilling. Bit rocks. You are frustrating me. Uh, Leylai also. Did I say Zelila? I meant to say good to see you, Zelila, but Leylai, I meant to say hi to. I don't know if I said hi to Leylai. Yeah, serial killer would be a good villain. Um, Raging. You don't have to. You don't have to do a dark story, Jaden. You don't want to. Why? Ugh, this is annoying. The YouTube comments for some reason aren't popping up on the screen. Oh well. Whatever. We'll just. I'm trying to think of like the very first villain Batman fought. You know, we actually don't see the very first villain Batman fights. That like officially, like they never did that in the original Batman. The original Batman is Batman starting out a little bit in is or has already started. The very first issue is if you're curious. That's always a funny, not a funny thing to me. Well, it's kind of funny because it's like in the original, very first issue of Batman. Batman like it's actually about like Jim Gordon as he has to deal with this mysterious Batman figure, and it's like, and he talks to his rich friend Bruce Wayne, and he's complaining like, who could this Batman be? And Bruce Wayne's like, I have no idea. And like the final twist of the whole um, first issue is, turns out, get this, guys, get this, Bruce Wayne was Batman. Bum bum bum. Why are the comments not appearing? That's very bit rocks. Are you betraying? Are you betraying me again? I hate being betrayed. Great seeing you, Lobotomy. Thank you for stopping by. So, oh, that went down the wrong throat. Is that a phrase? That's still popular. Went down the wrong throat. I did used to have the thought that that was a that was literal and humans had more than one throat. I know that's not true. It would make sense, right? Like you have different throats for different things, like or different like pipes. He's an automatic. In this collaboration thing, I'm gonna be nervous by that because I'm like I don't accidentally click it. Tell me, I want to hear. I am ready. So Lele, oh man, I'm fading here. It was my hope to go for at least 2 hours, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, that works. Yes, yes, that works. I like that. I like that. I feel like I'm going to accidentally click on this. Okay, I like this. Oh, an ad starting. An ad starting for Twitch people. On YouTube, there's no ads yet, so we'll talk about this more after. Okay. This is exclusive YouTube content, what you're saying right now. Just for the YouTube people. Over on Twitch, everybody's busy watching an ad about Mountain Dew and Borderlands. Oh, jeez, they're pitching that still. Okay. Um. Okay. Okay. I like. Yes, this is a good idea. Jaden, you should do this idea. That's a good idea. I think that's a fun idea. Okay. 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 Oh my god, thank you, Corpse. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's turning out okay, I think. Just kind of randomly drawing stuff. I appreciate that immensely. That's very kind. I was trying, Nymph, I was trying to work that out recently, how long I've been drawing. Because I've been going through my old art books. Actually, this is it. And I was trying to remember, like 4 or 5 years at this point. Like, if you guys want to just briefly see, like, this is actually an old art book I found that had a lot of empty pages. Like, this is a much older drawing I did. This is a much older drawing I did. So, I'm not sure when exactly, but thanks. And CEO, hello. What about you? Nymph and CEO? Are you guys doing art? Okay. Okay. So far, so good. Yeah. No. Yeah. It's pretty. No, I've definitely improved significantly since then. I could show you guys something in here I did recently that I've finished up on. Yeah, me about the same. I'm definitely coming up on. I've been doing this for a bit of time. I took an like so. Yeah, this isn't the funniest one. I have some. I'm looking through all my old art books recently, and I found some very funny old ones I did. Oh, if you guys want to see something I did just recently that I quite liked, this is something relatively new. Um, just are there any other funny ones? Oh, here's here's one. Right, I was pretty impressed with that. Another old one. Look, I did shading on this one. Isn't it good? Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Okay, I like it, Jaden, so far. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. When I was a kid, I wanted to learn how to draw really badly. Like that's all I really wanted to learn. But what happened is I would be like, okay, I'm going to learn how to draw, and I would sit down and I would not instantly be the best at it. Like I would. That sounds like a perfect issue one to me, Jaden. I would not instantly be the best artist ever, and so I would get bored. I would get mad and stop doing it. I'm sure none of us have had that experience. Jaden, I think that's a good idea. I think that's a good idea. Yeah. That's also my history with wanting to learn how to do music. I still haven't really been able to get past that, but right, it's like, oh, why am I just not the best in the world at this yet? Jaden, I think that's a great idea. So, what type of art do you guys do? So, if you're confused, people on two separate platforms, well, the YouTube people aren't confused, but what has happened is usually I have a bot that put compiles all of the different chats into one window up here, so everybody can see it. It's not working right now, which is really frustrating me. So there's people on YouTube that the Twitch people can't see. Okay. Oh, jealousy, or okay, Jan. Jealousy, or just wanting to bond. Jealousy is a good motivation for a lot of things. I am too. I think it's been very good for me as like a human being. So what type of stuff are you guys drawing? I mean, true story. I've told I actually struggle more with like digital art than I do with traditional. I don't know why. So I actually find people who can do digital art pretty impressive. Ooh, that's cool. If you guys want to ever share any of your art, I have a Discord server. Feel free to. That's cool. What type of cards are they going to be? Yeah, digital art. It's a skill. There's a little bit of, I would say not, I would say very bullshit. I mean, bull crap. Smugness that some traditional artists have about digital art. It's like it's so easy. It's like it's not. It's a lot of things that you have to relearn how to do. I said bull crap, not the other word. That's cool. What's your Minecraft socies? What's your mind's Minecraft? Just a girl. Not doing it. Just a girl that I saw. I liked. I thought it was be a good drawing. I'm always a tiny bit nervous sharing references because I'm like, there's some dubious. Legality here. Just I think that's a good opening arc for your story. It's just a picture I found on Pinterest. By the way, not to sound, I recently started using Pinterest. I'm not posting anything there. I'm using it mostly to find like references and stuff. It's really Pinterest is really great for finding references. I'm like shocked. Like it's so much better than like doing Google image search now. Oh, that's cute. Piglin. I of course know this word. I have played Minecraft before. Minecraft. Ah, yes. Yes, I have played the Minecraft before. I think that's a good opening issue for your story, Jaden. It's dubiously illegal because I don't know if I have necessarily have permission to use them as references. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. I love like yeah, that is a problem. You gotta kind of sort. that is a thing that it's becoming a bigger problem. Don't you just guys though? Don't you just love AI? Like, isn't AI? Yes, he sounds like it. Mixed a little bit, I would say, Jaden with Wolverine. I think. Don't you just love AI? Isn't it so great? It's made everything better. It definitely hasn't hurt artistic fields. I just, ugh. I had to put a moratorium because I was getting on talking about AI because I was just getting in too many arguments about it. Yeah, or yes, definitely hasn't hurt independent artists. No. Even now, I can feel an AI bro, um, some oozing into existence to like scream at me about. Actually, no, it's fine. I don't mind. It's just like it's one of those things. It's kind of like like if you talk about it too much, then the you get nervous that they'll show up. Yeah. Jaden, have you ever heard of Dark? I gotta change the background on the art thing, but anyways, Jaden, have you ever heard of the character of Dark Claw? Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I will say this. I will say this. I'm having some hope that very possibly AI is turning out to not be as big a deal as people were gonna thought it was gonna be. Okay, so fun fact for Jaden over here and for everybody. If you don't know, Marvel and DC co-own a universe called the Amalgam Universe. Um, and the premise of the amalgamated universe is that it is Marvel and DC characters combined, and in that universe, they combine, and the combined characters are Wolverine and Batman to form Dark Claw. Yeah. So I would say like the thing though with like I don't know I'm starting like AI is definitely going to have things that are it's definitely like not to get super yes that is it's a very unknown it's a very lesser known thing to me it's very funny a little bit because it's clearly quite cheap to license the amalgam universe so you'll see it on just random in random theme parks we'll sudden weirdly have like amalgam characters instead of like because it's like I bet those are like incredibly cheap to license because it's like why did I in like see a dark claw in like a random California was it like in a random amusement park here in Texas one year it's like oh because it must be super cheap to license let me see is it yes Dark Claw. Truth be told, I was a little disappointed with the design. I thought they could do something a little bit better. Nope. Nope. This was from the 90s or early 2000s. This is well before this is well before AI was a thing. I mean, AI has been a thing for a while, but well before AI was a thing. Yeah. It came from a it came from the so this seems inexplicable now I'm sure to some people there have been at least two major crossovers with DC and Marvel. There's Marvel versus DC, and was it Avengers versus Justice League? I forgot what the other one is. Or has there been 3? I always forget. The Amalgam Universe comes out of the second one, where the worlds get combined. There's some fun ones, like there's some fun stuff in that where it's like it was Aquaman versus Namor. That was an obvious fight. If you're curious, Aquaman wins. They had Wonder Woman versus Thor. Wonder Woman won, if I remember correctly. Captain America versus Superman. God, who won in that one? I forget who won. Anyways, they did. It was one of those where it's like who would win in a fight, and then they answered definitively. So that invalidates years of boring comic book criticism that I'm tired of hearing about. But anyways, I forgot who. I know it was Captain America and Superman. I think Superman won, if I remember correctly. There was also Jubilee versus Robin, which that was actually kind of a cute one because yeah, they go out on a date. Anyways, one. Nope. Wonder Woman beat Thor, Jaden. Wonder Woman beat Thor. She can also lift his hammer. Yes, they were roommates. Wonder Woman beats Thor. That is according to the official Marvel and DC have said that Wonder Woman would beat Thor. Yes. Yeah. Although Captain America puts up a good fight, he's more crafty than anything. But yeah. I'm trying to remember who else was. Spider-Man fought Superboy. Spider-Man won. I'm trying to remember. Were there anybody? I believe Batman fought Wolverine, but I don't remember who won in that one. Yeah. Yes, she was deemed worthy to hold it. That's a fairly good fight pairing when you think about it, because it's like, oh yeah, they're two sons, they're two children of gods. Although more, or demigods, I guess. Oh, one of them is a demigod. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, that does make sense, right? If you really break it down, the comparison makes a lot of sense. Both also have like thunder as a theme. Um, it's because I know in some continuities Wonder Woman is considered a demigod. Um, I believe they were going to make her a little. It's all, yeah, yeah. Oh, I do. Of course, I do. There's a lot. It's yeah. I'm just trying to remember. It has been it's been many years since I have read this book, so I'm trying to remember it all. What? So, CEO Nymph, who would you say is your favorite superhero? Uh, I am a I'm a fountain of knowledge of this very esoteric topic. You guys want to know why? Yeah. Who's your favorite superhero? By the way, this bugs me to no end that my bot has screwed up, and it's not. The comments aren't combining as they should be. So that doesn't usually happen. This has been a legitimate error. Yeah. Like closed permanently or just uh, closed for the day? One of my oh, but that's cool that you found two comic book shops. Those are always fun. I like you, Nymph. That's a good pick. That is a straight up great. Oh, that is a good pick. That was such an underrated show. Oh, I don't know. I was so frustrated that never got that. That should have been a bigger deal. Darn it. Yes, I watched it. I only watched the first season. I haven't watched the rest yet. But I love. Yes, that was such a. Oh, that was so. Man, I don't know why that didn't get. That I wanted that to be a bigger deal. I love Kitty Cosmic. The art was so good. The animation, it was funny. It was Kid Cosmic was Nim's pick, which was an animated show on Netflix done by. Oh, I feel bad now. He's the co-creator of Powerpuff Girls and oh, what's Wonder Over Yonder. Oh, what's his name? It's Craig. Is it Craig McCracken? Craig McCracken? Such a good. Sure, Jay. Craig. Ah, that was such a good show. Welcome back, Day Tripper. So it's only not working on YouTube. Great. Okay. Hmm. Wonder. I'm just drawing a girl. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, more freehand. Yep. I should. I don't usually. I should do more coloring. Coloring is hard. Yeah. I no, I love his work. I love that whole team. You know, and then there's like Samurai Jack and not him, but the again D Tartakovsky. Yeah. Yeah. Oh ho ho! Yeah. I should do more coloring. Yeah. It's just I don't know. I just struggle with it. You know what it is? You know what it is? You know what it is, Day and everybody? Why I struggle with coloring? It's because whenever I do it, uh, it makes all my characters. It makes all my characters look like they've uh, they've gone through like horrible burn. They have like their skin has been burned. I'm just yeah yeah. So it's uh, like it looks like their skin has been terribly. I don't know. It's just, I struggle. I just struggle with it. I don't know. Every time I do it, it looks like they've been their skin has it just it just looks like they've all been set on fire. It just looks wrong. Oh, thank you. So I get nervous, you know. So I should do more of it, but sometimes when I do these streams, I have a belief that like I should just focus. Yes, yeah. I should more focus on like stuff I know how like focus a little bit more on my strengths than my weaknesses, you know, and practice all the stuff I'm bad at off stream. I'm bad at off stream, but then I don't do that. Yeah, I should, but then I don't. Then I don't. So I I should. I should. Part of it is part of the problem. Part of the problem is I like to just um, travel. Like I do a lot of drawing in like coffee shops and stuff, and it's not super. I don't like carrying too many color things with me when I go to coffee shops. Like that's where I practice a lot. I am so cool. I am. What are you playing right now? Thank you, thank you. Actually, the tea shop I go to this one tea shop near me so much now that that's cool. That the owner, um, she uh, she occasionally gives me free cookies. Like they make cookies. Like they make cookies to sell, and every once in a while she'll just give me some for free. It's very nice. They're very. It's a very nice. It's a little like family run tea shop, so I like going in there and supporting it. Like the whole. Yeah, it's yeah. She'll just she's like she's such a nice lady. She drops it off every once in a while. So and she and it's run by her husband and her daughter works there, and then I see occasionally her son there too. He does his own work. No, no, it's just I just hang out there. It is a boba place. They don't really display art. That would be cool, but they don't display art. Uh, yeah, I kind of Starbucks has been doing shady things, so I kind of look. Part of the reason I went there was to so I wouldn't support it. Starbucks. Yeah, I don't know if it's a chain or not. I'm not totally sure if it's a chain or not, but I know the family that. Okay, go day, go. I like the boat. Yeah, it never occurred to me to pop the boba. I bet that would be fun. I find that little gif, the little Charizard gif right there, Charmander, very cute. Whee. I recently shaved, and I'm not the hugest fan of shaving, because listen, I like a lot of men. I use the presence of a beard to give the impression that I have a chin, and without it, my chinlessness is on full display. But also, but it was long and getting in my food and making me sneeze, so I got rid of it. I like the boba tea more. Yeah, that does sound good. I know this person. I just don't remember right off the bat. Yes. Okay, back to. Also, I'll throw this out with Kid Cosmic. Uh, throw this out with Kid Cosmic. Kid Cosmic had a really awesome soundtrack, and I feel like it doesn't get enough credit for that. Okay. Right? Yes, you should. Have you seen Wonder Over Yonder? Oh, don't worry. Part of it is I didn't get enough sleep last night, so I'm actually quite tired. I only got a few hours. I only got like 6 or 7 hours of sleep. I'm actually quite tired still. I but I'm having trouble falling back asleep. So I'm at the point now where I'm just trying to power through it and just go to sleep at my normal time. I don't think that's trying. So Nymph, who would you say is one of your favorite artists? Craig McCracken. Craig McCracken. Craig McCracken. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. That was the other one I was trying to remember. Well, that was going to drive me up a wall. Oh, totally reasonable. What did they do? I can tell you mine. Alphonse Mucha. I just looked up how to say his name a few days ago. I can't believe I already forgot. Okay. Have you ever heard of Alphonse Mucha? Alphonse Mucha. I have to go to the bathroom. I will be back in a minute. Boop, boop. And we are back. That's cool. Yay, back. Hooray, we're back. Oh man, guys, I am tired. Uh-oh. Okay, good. That's cool. I don't know those people. I'm a tiny bit. I always feel so out of date with my references and stuff. Things I know. Like, here's, sorry, I'm just tired. In my head, Tyler Swift is still sort of a new artist. I know that's probably not right to say. I miss having a beard so much, guys. I miss it so much. It is. Sleep stream. I mean, it makes money. They make money. God, wouldn't that be an easy stream? Just sleep and make money doing that? I don't know. Like, there's a part of me is like, man, when does the internet can the internet not control every aspect of my life? Oh wait, am I muted? Hello. Here we go. Yeah, sleep streams. When I don't know. Like, there's a part of me that's like, oh, man, that would be such easy money. Like, you just leave that on all night while you fall asleep, and you make money. But I'm like, there's a part of me it's like, man, like, do big internet companies get me my whole life? Yeah. Well, that's part of it. It's like part of it. Well, one that I would feel very anxious with the camera on me while I try and fall asleep, and two, yeah, I wouldn't want to have weirdo trolls like because you can't mod it or anything monitor it. You just have to like hope that people aren't weird, and they're never. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Although I, although some of those like I've seen on TikTok are so clearly fake. It's quite funny how fake they are, but yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, is that a thing you're gonna like be open to? So Day Tripper, how is the Rocket League going? Yeah, it's a weird thing. I saw there's this girl I'm following. She did a 72-hour stream, and she was talking, and I was like, and she said, "Yeah, I'm just gonna sleep. I'm just gonna sleep in this chair. I'm not gonna get out of it the whole time." And what? And I failed at this, but I was trying to talk her into like, no, please, just please just put a BRB screen on and go to bed when when you're tired. And I'm like, I don't know. Have you ever read 1984? I don't know if people have read 1984. Like, good book if you're curious. See what all those people like people making quite blunt, very dumb political points make. But 1984, one of the things that's supposed to be quite scary and terrifying about 1984 is that they have like monitors all over the place, including in your home. And you never like part of it is like you and like Orwell apparently never considered the idea that we would like very intentionally put them in our home. It's like, no, we want these in our home. We want them to monitor us at all time. And so yeah, take take that, Orwell. Uh, yeah, it's yeah, but still the money. Yeah. It would be quite easy to make some money because it's like part of the whole like. So if you're curious, YouTube wise, oh, welcome back. Yeah, if you're curious, YouTube wise, some stuff. This stream wise here on YouTube, the um, to get monetized completely here on YouTube, I need 4,000 watch hours. 4,000 watch hours on YouTube, which is a lot, and I am nowhere. I'm at about like 800. Well, I can figure out how many I need. Let's see. I know exactly. It just updated. I knew I was. I'm at 875 watch hours, which is not that not not close to where I need it to be, where they'll start paying me money to do things. So, um, who knows how much they'll count this stream for? Hopefully, a whole heck of a lot. So if you're ever, so it's like, and that's another motivation. It's like I could just get those numbers by sleeping, but I don't know what I'm like as a sleep nymph. I don't know what I'm like. Yeah, it's it's a mixed bag. What type of videos do you want to make? It's a mixed bag, and it's like it sucks. I've been starting to make more videos lately. I've been having fun doing that. Yeah. but yeah, there's been some weirdness. And that's all I'll say about that, because that's all I'll say. And feel free to talk to me on the Discord if you want to hear more of my thoughts on that. I will say it's fun making video. Do you want to make like yeah. I mean, I like a good video essay. Yeah. I'm starting. I'm starting to do more stuff like that. I always advise, like, I do like a lot of writing stuff on here as well. And I always advise writers that they should probably start like making YouTube and TikTok channels if they want to self-publish, because that's a good way to get your name out there. And people are always like, "Well, how do I do that?" And it's like, just like, can you talk about something for? Is there things you can talk about for a minute? I will say this, Nymph. If I can give you a piece of advice, it is a skill you learn to develop as you go along. Like, you learn how to do, you learn how to make decent videos as you go along. So it's like something you will learn how to do just kind of naturally. You'll get better at presenting the information. You'll be better at finding the information. It's just one of those things. It's a skill that you'll slowly develop the more you do it. I've found, at least I've gotten a lot better. Like, when I started making videos, I was like, oh, like, I've always been a good talker. I've always been a good presenter. I was like, oh, I can do this. This will be a snap. Like, I've done improv and theater before, and I'm like, this will be a snap. And I look at my old videos, and I'm like, oh, these are bad. These are quite bad. I wasn't that good at them. I had to actually develop like skill sets. So it's just, you'll get there, is all I'm saying. You'll get there. Like, it'll be difficult. It'll be difficult at first, but you'll learn a new skill. You'll learn skills, and you'll get there. Yes. Well, that's art. Art is all about trying to learn how to do stuff. 1 second. I'm gonna close my door. Can I do it while staying in the chair? Probably not. Okay. Nymph. I can, in theory, do it. I mean, it's a wheelie chair, so all I have to do is push myself over there. But could I do it by? Can I close my door by throwing stuff at it? Who knows? Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. That'll be a hit video. Nymph, if I could, tell me, What's a video you would like to make? Explain it to me. Ah! Yeah. Okay. Eraser. Can it close the door? Yes, it did, but the door was already closed. It successfully kept the door closed. Welcome back. Well, over on the YouTube channel, Nymph has expressed a desire to start making YouTube videos, and I have trying to give my best 2 cents on how to do that. As a very successful YouTuber. As a very successful YouTuber. Sorry. I just thought of an old Conan bit. I was watching some Conan videos today. That's awesome. Okay. Tell me, who's Kid Cosmic? Tell me about Kid Cosmic. Oh man. Sorry. That's lovely. That's lovely. I love that. What did they say? Did Ralph wreck it? Did Ralph wreck it? No worries. See, sometimes, Nymph, I find this is an experience I've had. Uh, it helps to try and teach somebody else a thing you're struggling with. And weirdly, you learn it better when you trying to figure out how to explain it to somebody. So occasionally, when like people ask like, "Oh, I want to do this thing, but I don't know how," I just ask them to teach it to me, and I find it puts their mind together. Okay. Yeah, how old is Thunderbolt? I liked the first movie. I liked the first Wreck-It Ralph movie. It was kind of fun. It was kind of fun to see it. It was a kind of a cute video game esque riff on Roger Rabbit. Roger, I thought the first one was cute. Not like the greatest movie ever. Uh, I mean, yeah, you can have a more partner. I mean, that's more contemporaries usually. I don't know. I'm not burnt out on sidekick characters. A little bit. Wreck It Ralph. I never saw the sec. I never saw the second one. My favorite. But it has that one scene. It has that one scene with the Disney princesses that everybody likes, and they sold toys of. Bad, no good, very bad. So don't watch it. Is what I'm getting. Second eyes. Wait, what? Okay, here's an opinion. Here's something I'm sure everybody has of like Disney movies, and I don't mean like Disney movies that Disney has like produced but like movies that are branded as Disney movies. What's the worst one? What do you guys think is the worst Disney movie? Yeah. Okay, I won't watch it. I wasn't that much. I didn't watch when it came out. So, what do you guys? What do you think is like? I don't mean like a Marvel movie, which is I know Disney, but it's not a Disney movie. You know the brand Disney. I also recently watched an essay about a Disney movie. Yeah, I'm talking about like mainline Disney films, like like the official numbered Disney films. Yeah. Terrible novel. No wait, sorry. One second. The great and terrible novelist. The great and thunderous one. Hey, how's it going, buddy? Doing good. I'm tired. Somehow I'm still awake, but I'm powering through. Yeah, I'll count the live action remakes. Cause I didn't get that. I barely had any sleep last night. So, yet somehow I've stayed up all day. I mean, they're live action only in the loosest of the sense of the word. I mean, how does the Lion King movie count as live action? Really? Like, can somebody explain that to me? It's an entirely CGI movie. How does good? Like, what live action elements are there? I just didn't sleep well last night. I don't know. No, I'm not sleeping well. So I've thrown it out to the audience. Um, what do you get so terrible? What do you think is the worst live action? Not live action. Worst mainline Disney movie. I always okay. So, one second. Let's see. I'm now nervous. I made her neck too big. That's a recurring problem for me. Is I make necks too big. Yeah. Ooh, that's a good pick. I haven't seen that, but ooh, that one looks really. That one looked bad. I would. That's a Pixar, not a Disney. We're talking about Disney. Sure, we'll count those. I mean, they're all pretty bad, so but we can count them. Like, ooh, that's a good one. The Mulan. Ooh, that one's bad. That one's really bad. And in some sense of the definition, like human right, like human rights violating. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind him not getting her. My pick would be. I saw. I feel like I'm one of the only people in the world who saw Home on the Range. I don't know if people remember this movie. And he can't see you, Nymph. He can't see you. That you both picked it at the same time. Um. Uh. So terrible. If the the my bot on YouTube is screwed up and isn't compiling the chats anymore. So I don't know. It's bugging me to no end. It'll usually I if I just in usually the next stream it fixes it. It's happened It's happened once or twice. but I'm too tired. The girl isn't the prize, you know. So she has her own choice. There's yeah. I'm very frustrated by it. Usually it fixes itself, so I'm not like really. Not really. Anyways, guys, I'm so tired. I don't think I got the energy to keep going on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm probably gonna fall. It's about bedtime for me, anyways. Uh, uh, I'll be back. I'll be back. Hopefully. It was really nice meeting you, Nymph. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you to all the new people. Trying to. Oh, no worries. Main reason to join the Discord is I keep updates of stuff I'm doing on there. So, um, don't feel the need to talk. Not too many people do. What was I gonna say? Thank you. Okay, everybody have a good time. Thank you all for stopping by.